back to the classroom. Let's put a little vacay in your day. Today's vacay Q&A comes from Andrea in upstate New York. Andrea says, "Hi Miss Kears." Hi Andrea. "I'm having trouble recording and documenting my inspiration. I've identified the two activities that allow my mind to wander and my ideas to bloom, but they are exercising and showering, neither of which make it practical to record ideas, and the ideas are often forgotten when I get somewhere to write them down. Any suggestions?" Well, Andrea, you pose a very good question, because for me, for dishes and laundry, it's really easy to just turn loose and go write something down. But I do exercise and I feel your pain, because it would be really difficult to stop mid-jog or mid-yoga class and have to write something down. So I've come up with a couple of things that I think may help. The first one is specific to the shower. They make waterproof whiteboards. They actually make waterproof notepaper. But for just a few dollars, you can buy either a whiteboard or a notepad that allows you to take notes in the shower, and that way your ideas don't get lost. Now, for exercise specifically, I'm thinking probably some sort of small voice recorder. Again, they're very reasonably priced. Of course, you can spend as much as you would like to spend on one. But I found some that are as little as $20, $30, and some of them you can actually wear, like they're like a watch, or they're very small and they fit in your pocket. So I'm going to leave you a couple of links in the description box below this video, and you can check those out there. Now, option number 3 here, the memory device, it will work either way. In fact, it works with a number of different situations, because it is just a really simple tool that allows you to make a physical note to yourself. Just like you would set a reminder on your phone, only this is not dependent on electronics. This little bracelet right here is one of the best tools that I have. This is my multi-purpose tool. It serves a variety of different functions, and you will be introduced to those as we move through the class. But for this class, it is a really awesome memory device. And the way that works is, when you have something that you need to remember, something unusual that's not part of your day-to-day, simply move it from one wrist to the other. Now, there's a little bit of a trick to it, and you may notice I always wear my watch and this bracelet on my left wrist. I never wear any kind of jewelry on my right wrist. That is for a very specific purpose. That's because when there's something that I have to remember that I simply cannot forget, I take this bracelet and I move it from one wrist to the other. Then it sits there on my right wrist, creating just enough of a distraction to remind me that there is something I have to do. It is the most effective memory technique I have ever found, and I've been doing it since I was a teenager. I was in the salon having a haircut, and another woman behind me was having her nails done, and she was telling the nail tech about how she would move a ring from one finger to another to help her remember something. It's like a string around your finger. And so I started it then. Like I say, I was probably 15. I started then with a ring, moving it from one finger to another to help me remember. As I've gotten older, I have more and more trouble getting my rings off and on, so I've switched to the bracelet technique. The biggest trick to it, though, is you don't want to look down, find it on your right wrist or on finger or whatever, and not remember why it's there. So when you make the move from one wrist to the other, you have to say 3 times what it is that you need to remember. So for instance, if I'm on a run and I have a great idea, I might move it and say idea, 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 and leave it there. That way, when I get home, it's sitting there creating just enough of a distraction for me to say, that's right, I had a good idea while I was out on my run. So, and that works for anything. So whether you're in the shower, whether you're out on a run, whether there's something you need to pick up at the grocery store, as long as you make the connection between why you move it and what it is that you have to remember, that's the most effective memory technique I have ever found, and I continue to use it to this day. So the next time you have a great idea, be sure you can record it. If you have great ideas in the shower, put a whiteboard in your shower. If you have great ideas when you exercise, always carry something to make a voice note with. Or, no matter what you have to remember, you can always use that physical reminder. Okay, Andrea, I hope this helps. Drop me a comment in the box below and let me know how it goes. And if you have any further questions, just leave them there and I will either follow up with another comment or another video. Okay, have a great day. See you soon.